It's time to open the gate. Psychic Spiritual Awakening reading. I've not done one of these for ages. I do apologise. So if you're going through the awakening process, this doesn't feel like it's level 1. It feels like somebody who's gone beyond the BS level 1. Ooh, there might be something more out there. I'm going to hug a tree and drink a cow and that's going to sort my life out. No, this is for people further on the journey. Now, it's time to open the gate. What it feels like is, and what I've got in my mind, is that there's like this massive kind of Lord of the Rings type gates, Game of Thrones type gates, and it's like I can hear shouting and screaming on the other side, and the gates are kind of, you can hear banging and it's like buckling and stuff like that, and you know that gate has to come open, but you're avoiding it, and it's like you've got the call to say open the gates, and you're avoiding it. 101 on the timer. Avoiding it. Chariot in the reverse, right? Six of Swords in the reverse, right? So what this feels like is, it feels like something from your past or something that's come to light that you need to face, right? But you're trying to run off. You're mentally trying to run off without dealing with the emotional side of things. And it's time to open those gates, let those demons through. Now, I want to call yourself a hunter, right? A demon hunter of some sort. Now, not like what I do with entity removal and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but you need to start slaying those demons within you, okay? Because the light and the dark is within us, okay? It's not just floating around. We need to stop here in the West having this heaven and hell mentality, because it's BS, right? The light and the dark are around you. They're within you. They're everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Only then will you find balance. Now, this has something to do with the King of Cups in the reverse position. I feel it's somebody from the past who is energetically still connected to you, and they're an emotional manipulator, right? So it's time to cut the cords of the past. It's time to open the gates. Okay. Now, what I'm being reminded of in my mind, and please, again, I'm not an expert on Vedics and stuff like that, but there's a story about Shiva and Parvati, and she was doing this tantric dance, and Parvati is being attacked by this entity, and she wants Shiva to slay it for him, and he's doing this tantric dance. He's kind of keeping bad at bay, and she has to do it herself. Okay, and it's got a feel of that to it. It's like you're turning to other people, other situations, or the healers, or the facilitators, or the readers, etc., etc. And it's like you're wanting them to slay these demons, slay these dragons for you. And that's not the assignment here. The assignment is that you face it, because by facing it, you learn that lesson. You break that karmic cycle, right? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. So you're questioning, yeah, but is there anything else I can do to lessen the effects before I open this gate? Hierophant, okay, sticking to some kind of tradition. I'm going Zodiac here. Three of Cups in the reverse, right? So ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon card. Nine of Cups in the reverse, right? What this feels like is, because we've got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Is, emotionally, is there anything else I can do? Energetically, is there anything else I can do? You're feeling like you haven't got that support. You have got that support, but the support around you, be it physical people, be it spirit team, whatever, they understand that they have to take a step back. They understand that you have to be the one to slay the demons. That's leaving you in a sense of insecurity in the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Moon card, it's this thing of, yeah, but I don't understand what's going to happen now. Am I going to be okay? Questions. Well, you're only going to find out if you're going to be okay by doing it, right? In life, and I've stolen this from Robin Williams. I mean, Uncle Pappy. There are no wrong answers. The only thing that you can do that isn't the best is to stay stagnant. Is to remain in the same energy. If you do something and it doesn't go the way you planned, well, it's a lesson, and that's the way you've got to see things. Fear and doubt keep us trapped. I was thinking about lack mindset. You know, being an event organizer myself, and the amount of pissing about I have to do with people just to get money out of them. And I've tried to explain till I'm blue in the face that, you know, if you don't pay me, I can't do the advertising. If I don't do the advertising, people won't come. But they'll still bitch and moan. Oh, it's quiet. Quiet, nobody to give. Well, you didn't pay me on time, right? And it comes from this fear lack mindset. Oh, if I hand over this money and it doesn't go right, well, what if it does go right? Okay. What if by opening these gates and slaying these demons, what if you then step into this new power? What if you find that strength? Okay. Right. What I'm being told is you're familiar with these demons, so you know their weaknesses. Okay, you know their weaknesses. The fear and doubt in your own mind is controlling you. Do you want to be controlled? That's not me asking. That's what's coming through into my mind. Do you want to be controlled? Okay. Personally, I don't want to be controlled by anybody or anything. I'm not going to be controlled because I'm a free thinking individual. I'm a free man. Okay. Knight of Swords, Temperance, Three of Pentacles. Right. So what this feels like is it's time to charge into battle. Right. It's time to charge forwards. Right. I'm going to go a little bit left field with this Temperance card because it's an angel. I'm not saying you've got the angels on your side, but you've got some kind of ethereal support. You've got ethereal backing. Three of Pentacles. You've got people around you who have that same long-term goal. They can't get you to shout, "Open the gates." That's for you to do. They can't get you to charge forwards. I've got a scene from The Last Kingdom, and it's when I can't remember his name. Arthur, is it Arthur? It's when the king's what was the king's name? Alfred's son. Can't remember his name. And they're hiding in the woods. Okay, and Alfred keeps saying, "Wait," and his son turns to him and says, "Father, you know, Uhtred is men are going to get slaughtered." And Alfred turns to him and shouts at him, "What are you going to do, boy? Are you going to stand there bleating?" And it's got an air of that to it. What are you going to do? Because this decision is yours. As I always say, you know, in my readings and in my content and stuff like that, you know, you are the main character in your life, but you have to choose to be the main character, right? Nobody can rescue you. Okay, that's for you to do. So the choice is yours. Do you stay there bleating, hoping that somebody's going to come in and ride in and make the call for you, or do you realize that this is your show? You're the main character. I'm the main character in my life. You need to be the main character in yours. It's down to you to call for the charge. If you call for the charge, the help will be there. But it's about making that decision in the first place. Until you make that decision, nobody can help. Nobody can help. Okay. The desires that you have are there, but until you slay these demons, you're not going anywhere, because it's like what you're trying to bring in is beyond the gates. It's down the road. You know, it's along the beaten path, and at the moment the gates are being stormed by these monsters. You've got to call the charge to slay them. King of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You've got a King of Swords in the reverse in your head. Okay, it feels like the masculine energy is within you, putting yourself down, and the Queen of Pentacles again. Yeah, but we've got to be nice. We've got to be nice all the time, right? You've got backing, right? You've got backing. Time to lead the charge. Time to call, because you're supposed to be getting the new cycle, the Fool.